Hello everybody. Welcome to this stream. There's not many players on here. There's like two players, 3 players on each side. G'day Carlos. G'day Airhund. Hey Frog, how you doing? Not too bad, Carlos. How are you? Airhund Vimbesio de Horrido. Alright, I'm going to go back and land, and then I'll get another plane with no bullet holes in it, and I'll go back again. Pretty hard to do anything in the Macchi. 6 enemy, 3 Axis. So, do I want to keep the Macchi? Nah, not really. I mean, it's better to just take the best plane you can possibly get. First, I tried the Stuka, then I tried the Macchi, which are the worst planes that you can possibly get. So, no offense, Macchi or Stuka, but I might take the G2. I don't fly that very much. I mostly fly the F4 or the F2. F2 is so maneuverable. Surprisingly, the F2 is faster than the F4, but the F4 has a much more powerful engine, and it can run at 100% power much longer than the F2 can. So, very interesting, but that's more maneuverable than that is, but that's got more power for longer than that does. G2 is kind of a floaty plane. It floats. Let's choose a skin. I'm quite keen on the desert skins lately. This one will do us. How do you pronounce that? Schroer. 114 victories in only 197 missions, including 26 4-engine bombers. That is, that's a lot. 26 4-engine bombers. What I like about 109s is you can see this squiggly thing here. That squiggle. I don't know what it means, but it's pretty exciting. I like that. So yeah. Alright, so let me just check something. 200 litres of fuel, that'll do. And this, you're not going to fly for very long like that though. Go 250. And guns to 400. And I've got 1000 MG, and I've got in 2 machine guns, so 500 each, and I've got 1 cannon with 200 rounds. I've got a red plane. In America, a red tail means something else. More people watching. Hello, everyone. Alright, let's go. I was going to fly the Yak, but there was not enough people on the Soviet side. So, I mean, there was too many. There was not enough on the Axis side, so that's why I'm flying Axis today. I want to get pretty good on the Yaks. I was fighting yesterday, I was flying a Yak 1 against a FW190A3. And that was pretty difficult because the A3 has so much more power and is so much faster. I hate that headrest. Didn't I select the glass headrest? I thought I did. Are my guns on different buttons? Let me test. Alright, I've got the cannon on that button. And the machine guns on the main button. Alright, that'll do us. Looking for engine mode. Right here. I forgot it since I haven't flown it in a while. Normal 1.15, combat for 30 minutes 1.3. Oh, of course, because it's the G, whatever this is, G4 or something, G2. You can do a maximum of 1.3 ATA. That's as high as the engine will go, but it's for 30 minutes. very good. Six. 3 versus 6. Alright, good. At least we've got something to shoot at. You see what I mean? I was going to fly the yak, but the teams are just lopsided, so not really wanting to. So there's a plane over here. It looks like it's attacking, it's diving, but I don't know what it is. It's a fighter, it's moving pretty fast. There's another plane on the deck down there as well. It could be a fighter escorting a bomber. Very peculiar. Hopefully they're not both Axis planes. Fighters up in the clouds, what could it be? Looks like a 109 to me. And what's this? Could that be an IL-2? He's attacking the bridge, it is! He's attacked the AAA at the end of the bridge, the flak. He's going to drop a bomb on the bridge now, it's an IL-2, and that fighter up there didn't even notice him. Well, I'm at full power. And I've got cannon, so I'll smack him good. He's going to turn around and go up the bridge, so I'll just keep going like this. Remember, I'm at full power here. Right, that's got him. The power of cannon compared to those 50 cows. The plane over there on the deck, it's probably one of our fighters, maybe the one that I saw at the cloud. Very far away though. Barely see it. Holy shit, I had my lights on that whole time. I don't usually take off with lights on, but I did because there was a Stuka that had just landed and I didn't want to crash into it. Alright, that plane's going towards our airfield, so... Currently using my keyboard as a throttle. It's not very good. Not a good situation. He's gone somewhere. Lost him. He's way over there on the deck. Does this look like a wild goose chase to you? It does to me. Lost him again. There, right there, right there. Behind us, what is it? What is it? What is it? It's a fast plane. What could it be? Do they have LA5 in this? I don't think so. It's sort of early war. I think this is Order 227. Yeah, it is, which is early in the war. It's around the Battle of Kalash leading on to Stalingrad. What is this plane up here? It looks like a yak to me. Or a MiG-3. Or a LAG. Or an I-16. No, I'm just kidding. It's definitely not an I-16. I have a good rate of climb with these wings and this engine, so I'm going at full power here. Bit of a wild goose chase till we can take him out. Can I catch him? Who's faster? Probably about the same. Probably about the same speed. Maybe I'm slightly faster. I think I'm slightly faster with a lot more energy, but he's better in the turns, but slower. As I get closer, he's probably going to try and, I don't know, like cut the power and everything. He doesn't have any particular climb advantage over me or anything. About 400 meters away so far. A little bit too far. It'll spook him. Still kept on 100% power. Got him. Dead. Head to head. Honestly, not bad. Since I haven't flown, I've been so busy outside of video game world, I haven't flown in, it feels like 3 months or something. What would I do differently there? Something, I'm not sure. I haven't got the trim mapped. I haven't got the trim mapped, the elevator control. which I'm going to probably try and do now. It's called stabilizer or something. Would have been beneficial to have less fuel, but whatever. Heck, it's not working for me. I don't know why. The plane on the horizon over there, I may as well head towards it. Hey, what's that? Stuka coming on final approach. Stuka is such a slow plane, it'll fly along at 200 kilometers an hour. I can almost ride my bicycle that fast, can't I? Over there. I can't get the stabilizer to work. Maybe it's some crappy thing with my joystick. I really need a new joystick. I'm going to do a GoFundMe to get a new joystick. Because this Airbus joystick, this second-hand Airbus, it's no good. The throttle doesn't work, blah blah blah. Nothing wrong with Airbus joystick, it's Thrustmaster T16000 with Airbus on it, but it's just the one that I've got's old. It's a little bit malfunctioning. Alright, it's a plane over there. Let's go full power. In that dogfight, if I had elevator trim, I would have gone back trim quite a lot to keep the turn going nicer. So we've got two planes up there. They're both attacking the railroad station, I would say. Probably two Stukas, two IL-2s. One of them smoking and going down. It's an IL-2. The other one might be one of ours attacking it. No, they're both attacking the target. You have to, with these IL-2s, you kind of have to finish them off. There's another plane coming in shooting at that one. You smacked him pretty hard, knocked a piece off, and that one's going down. All right, so what about this one? Let's go for this one. Damn, I wanted to take out both of them by myself. He's still going or what? No, he's going down. Alright, the other guy got in before me. Bastard. Not to worry. I'll just hang around for another half an hour until some more planes come along. It's really not that many, so... Oh well. Zippy and Pappy, good morning from Edmonton, Alberta. Howdy, how's it going? I hate this this headrest, the seat armor. Can't see anything. I should remember to take it off if I can and go for the glass headrest. Alright, I'm heading basically towards their closest airfield, so maybe I'll intercept something. I really want to sort out this trim. Yeah, that's got it. Good. It was adjustable stabilizer axis. Very good. Zippy, great having a good time watching you. Thanks, man. Plane over there. Coming out of their airfield, no doubt. Or going into land. Quite high. So I'll have to climb. It's probably another IL-2. Seen me, I think he's diving aggressively. Or maybe he just decided he's too high and he wants to hide. got intercepted by a yak. Pretty close to their airbase there. So if you've just joined us, I'm flying this plane here, BF-109 G2. 1,000 rounds of MG, 200 rounds of cannon. It's a pretty good plane. Ah, hang on. I was going to check. Can I get... Yeah, I'll go for the armoured glass headrest. Good. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Zippy. I appreciate it. That's really good, man. Thanks. For the stick fund. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll put that to good use. Because in combat, I'm increasing and decreasing the throttle so much. And when you have to use the keyboard, it really kind of like wrecks the whole flow of everything. I mean, it's fine. I can use the keyboard as a throttle, like plus and minus button, but it's not really that great. The best control I had was the VKB Gladiator. That was a good joystick. Although the button was plastic and the trigger was plastic and it kept breaking. So I fixed it with some carbon fibre and some super glue, and then it never broke again. But then they brought in a new model of the VKB. I think it was the VKB Gladiator Mark II, or I don't know, it was the second model, and it had a metal trigger. So that's how they solved that problem. Hopefully I can shoot that the yak down. So it was coming out of the base. It looked like it was heading for the railroad and the bridge. I think I'll go full power to try and catch them. Just a hunch though, they could have gone anywhere. Currently flying over a river, and I think it's the Don River. There's a plane over there. I don't know what it's doing though. Should I head towards it? It's so far back there though. It looks like an attacker, but what would it be attacking? It's probably attacking their position. I think it's one of ours attacking theirs. But, hang on. What could it be? Where is it? Did it just crash? There's nothing up here for me to defend, so I'm going to turn around. That plane is gone as well. Alright, that's a better rearward view. Can actually see something out of the back. Here's my train station. Where's the enemy got to? Nowhere to be seen. Going to go from our position straight to their airfield again. So far they're winning because their ground attack game is strong. They've destroyed quite a few of our positions. And that was before I got here. Have a Warthog Hota system and CH pedals. It works now for me, all used of course, cheers. That sounds pretty good. Warthog is like the, I don't know if it's the really good brand, but it's definitely one of the really good brands. Hey, I can see something over there. And pedals. CH pedals. You know, I've never used pedals. I've used pedals in a real aircraft plenty of times, but I haven't used pedals in flight sims. But I'm definitely going to get a new joystick at some point. Maybe one day I'll get pedals, I don't know. I probably should, it's much better. Let's go full power. We've got a plane over there. It's a yak. It's probably seen me already. Maybe not. These flaps out. Ah, you bugger. About 20 minutes left. Base is under attack here. Let's go. I had full power on in that combat the whole way through. As I was getting onto his tail, I was thinking of cutting power, but I thought, you know what? Then I have to like shift over to the keyboard and then look at the keyboard and find the button. So I just kept it at full power. He's been hit by flak already. I think he's on fire. Yeah. Damn, the flak shot him down before I could. So you can use VKB base with the stick. So much easier to do jinking with pedals. Yes. Then there's Veerpil, and Veerpil seems to, by the looks of them, they seem to make quality stuff. As far as price point goes, I think Warthog, Warthog, and that's Thrustmaster, right? That's like, well, Thrustmaster has a huge range of products and prices, but like the Warthog is at the top end, and Veerpil is also at the top end of the price range. But then VKB, which I used to confuse VKB with Veerpil because they sound the same, they both start with V. Then VKB is at the lower end of the price range. Although with inflation these days and the price just going up a bit with more features, they're not so low in the price range. I think once upon a time, a few years ago, VKB Gladiator used to be like $100 US. Now in Australia, we're talking, I don't know, $300 for a VKB Gladiator. But then a Veerpil is probably about the $700, $600 mark. And then your Thrustmasters range from like the T16000, which is, I don't know, what's that, somewhere around 150 to 200 Australian dollars, which is similar to Canadian dollars, right up to like the top end of Thrustmaster, which I'm assuming is the Warthog. I don't think there's one better than that, is there? Which is, I don't know what that is, probably $800 or something. And are there any more joystick manufacturers? Probably. Logitech, of course, Logitech. Now the Logitech used to be $60 or something, $59. Man, inflation has just really hit. Those Logitechs are now pushing $100. They used to be $59. But they're pretty good, but you know. Was a single, like a sole trader in Ukraine that was making, don't think he was making joysticks as such, but he was making like throttle units and that kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure he'd themed them on the specific aircraft, like you get a throttle unit for a Ju-88, a Junkers Ju-88, or a throttle unit for like a Yak or something. And he was making them himself. I don't know if he's still in business currently, but that was just a one-man operation. But they were, I think he had a pretty loyal clientele. I think his products were held in pretty good esteem. And I'm just gonna, what am I gonna? I'll just go towards their airfield again. There was someone in Croatia that was offering 3D printed joystick, like maybe not the base, but the actual stick. And they looked really good. They looked amazing, but I don't think that ever eventuated. Alright, there's a plane there. 3 versus 6. Looks like if there is a... Don't crash. If there is a plane up here, it's probably at our position. So in the lead up to the Battle of Stalingrad, there was a big series of battles around this Don River heading east towards Stalingrad. The axis was the ground forces and so on. And there was the Battle of Kalash on the Don River, and at that battle apparently something like 400 Soviet tanks were destroyed. There was an Axis victory. Of course, the Axis was having victory after victory leading up to Stalingrad, but then when they got there, the rest is history. They had massive defeat. But at the Battle of Kalash, they destroyed like 300 or 400 T-72? T-34, sorry, the Soviet tank of the time. That plane's going pretty fast over here. Hopefully it's that yak, and I'll give it a smack. That's the thing, I can't operate the zoom and the keyboard throttle intermittently. Well, I can, but it's very hard to do it. Don't lose that plane. He's still there, so far away though. Moving fast too. Checking I had full throttle there, which I do. Wheels are up. Oh, they've destroyed a warehouse. Probably in the north. This one's near this bridge. I don't even know if is it one of ours or there. There's another plane there too, on the other side of the bridge, just materialised. Hopefully they're both red and I'll shoot them both down. What we got ourselves here is a wild goose chase. Check the 6. 6 coast is clear. Alright, so there's 2 planes up ahead. They're moving very fast. They're both escaping. That one's turning quite aggressively. Pretty hard to keep track of them. I've lost one of them. No, there he is. I'll head for the one in front. I think that's a yak, and I think that one there is a 109. Could be totally wrong, of course. I don't know what's behind me, so I'm just going to go for this one. This is definitely a yak. Go. Smacked him good. Bailed. So I got him. Where was the second one? Where was the second one? And what was the second one? Oh, 7 people watching. Hello everyone. Welcome. I think this map finishes in about, what, 10 minutes? 15 at the most. Plus the enemy's destroying all of our airfields, so there's that. So where was that other plane? There was 2 planes, one chasing the other. Was it one of ours? It's not in the area anymore, unless it's been sneaky. Can't see it. So there's my kill over there. The Yak can outturn this plane. So with this plane, you got to rely on something different, like your energy. You got more energy than it does. More energy retention. I'll just go back to my targets to defend and fly over them until the enemy shows up again, and then I'll also head to their airbase. I'm a bit sort of spooked that there was another plane here, and where the heck has it gone? It was probably a 109. Bridge on the left, on the port. The engines in these 109s are bloody huge, like, because they're inline engines and the 109's a small fighter, one doesn't really think of the engine being huge, but they're massive. I think each engine, like a Daimler-Benz DB60 something, 603 or whatever, I think each one weighs about 1,500 kilograms. Like, that is a solid chunk of metal. My car only weighs 900 kilograms and change. My whole car only weighs 900 kilograms, which is less than the engine in this plane. So that puts things in perspective. There's the YouTube channel of Kermit Weeks. He's got a BF 109, and they were showing the engine by itself on a dolly, like on a thing with wheels that you can shift it around the warehouse or whatever. And compared to 2 people standing next to it, that engine by itself is massive. Two of us versus what, 9 of them, all of a sudden. Well, there's one. Finish in 5 minutes. I haven't even thought about landing. How's the fuel? 150 litres, thereabouts. If I was going to land, I could, but where's the fun in that? So there's a plane way up there. Way up there. Looks like a Yak. Is there any other plane around here that's going to intercept me if I try and get this Yak? Yeah, the Yak can outturn this plane. So what do you do in that scenario? That may not be a yak, but it's one of theirs. Could be a lag, I think. Just as things were getting good, but hey, look over there. That's probably some more of their 9 planes. Right there, for example. But is that a BF-110 or is that a PE-2? Someone's saying 666, but that's me on their tail. Someone's seen me, probably. He's diving. He's on the bridge. It's a PE-2 diving on the bridge. I'll just take it out. He's bombed. And where is he? There he is. He's probably going to double back just as I'm getting at him at a huge speed. P2 is a fast plane, by the way. It's like a Mosquito. Not quite as fast, but you know what I mean. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There. Closer. Jet. Getting shot at. It's probably that lag. I'm inclined to ignore it and I'm just going to go straight down here again. Pick up some speed. I'm up at him. Hold that angle. Oh shit. Watch out for the gunner. His engine's on fire. And who's on my tail? 2 of them. Remember there are 3 of them, there's 9 of them, don't forget. On my tail, taking a bit of a beating here. Still going though. Who's faster? With my damage, probably not me. Back to base, I think. I'm not going to make it very far, but I'll try. You never know, I might be able to escape them. If I'm faster than them, I might be able to escape them. Maneuvering so much it slows down your airframe though. One really on my... Oh, and that's the end of the map, isn't it? Well, that was pretty... Oh, I didn't get destroyed. That was pretty fun. Have a great flight and good night all. Thanks, Sippy and Pappy, and thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that, man. Cheers. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Well, that's pretty much the end of this stream. I'm gonna do one more flight, and then that'll be the end of the stream. Hopefully, there's lots of enemies to fight. I actually got a new webcam. It's sitting on top of the monitor right now. It's called a Shintaro, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet. Hopefully it actually works and everything. I get the feeling some web accessories are just designed for Zoom calls and nothing else. Hopefully this one actually works. Like, it doesn't seem to have any software with it. It's slightly unusual. There's going to be so many on the red side, so... One flight. What's the best plane? It's the A3 for sure. Fly G2. I was flying the G2. I could fly G4. The A3 is the fastest. What else is out here? LA5 is very fast. Yak 7's pretty capable. P39's very fast in short bursts. 3 on the Soviet side. I'll just take an A3. Do I want extra guns? No, I'll just take... going outside. There's an FW190 called Messerschmitt, and it's a snow scheme. I might as well take this. Is that any relation to Willy Messerschmitt? Lieutenant Alfred Messerschmitt, January 43, with chevron wave. I don't know what the wave means. Does anyone know what the wave means? A chevron is a rank sign, like just on your like badge of rank on your uniform. But what's this thing over here? Wave. Alright, so I've got 2 cannon and 2 machine gun, and that's pretty good. You don't, unless you're doing ground attack, you don't need more than that. Me versus 4 Soviet. This will be 1 flight only. New feature up here, it's like a map thing here that you can measure distances, but if you try and put it there, it won't let it. You have to put it like that. A radius. What's a radius? Ah, there we go. All right. Show radius. So that's interesting. So if you want to know the direction and the distance on here, you can do that. So there you go. Is it necessary? I mean, is anything necessary? It's not necessary. I got by without it, but now that they've got it, that's pretty good. It feels like I'm taking off onto a lake here. I think I am. I hope you guys can hear me okay, by the way. I haven't done any audio check. I assume you can. So this plane has a BMW engine. It's a radial engine. It's very powerful. It has a lot of power, this plane. I'm roughly heading towards their airbase. they are going to be attacking our positions. Two versus 6, so there's going to be plenty of them. And that's really good. I'll shoot them all. And 6 people watching. Carlos just said something. Flying Heritage Museum has one 190 with BMW engine in flying condition. Well, that's pretty good. Where's Flying Heritage Museum? I assume it's in United States. That reminds me, by the way, I was looking at air shows to go to. I hope I haven't missed one. There's a few air shows in Australia that I'm intending to go to. And they're coming up pretty soon. Damn, I hope I haven't missed one. I hope there wasn't one in August that I just missed. Because I just looked at the schedule for... It's just what, 2 weeks ago. And I should have written it down or something. One of the air shows, I think maybe it's Temora Air Show, New South Wales. It has a few planes that I want to see flying that I've never seen flying before. So particularly the Hudson, the Lockheed Hudson. My grandmother's brother flew a Lockheed Hudson in World War II against the Japanese army, and I really want to see a Hudson. And I think it's Temora that there's one flying at this year. And damn, I hope I haven't missed the air show. They've also got Kitty Hawks there, P40. Ah, damn, the flak got me. Ah, no. Redo. I'm going to have to do another flight. It's in the USA, Washington State. Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be good to go to. 2 versus 6, yeah, I'll do one more flight since I stuffed that one up, flying right over their airfield and getting shot by the flak. I'm going to go to our airfield this time. Let me just look this up on the net. Temora Air Show 2023. Oh, it's in October. I think they might even have a boomerang there. Yeah, it looks like it's in October, Temora. I'm thinking of, I really want to go to this air show. September showcase, posted 4 days ago. They're going to do something on September featuring all the serviceable aircraft. They're showing a picture of a Wirrawar and a Boomerang, which are 2 Australian planes. Australia did produce fighter planes in World War II, the Boomerang and the Wirrawar. And they're both flying in September. I'll have to go to it. We have a flying reproduction FW190A in the UK. Is that right? A reproduction. Is that one of the ones from Flugworks? Flugworks. There was a company, I think it was called Flugworks, that was making reproduction 190s. And they've stopped, unfortunately, which is a real pity. By the way, don't quote me on that name. I could have got it wrong. You were talking about Kermit Weeks. I was watching his 109 video this week. Yeah, it was. I think it's a pretty popular video because you don't see a 109 in such spick and span condition as that every day. That was a pretty impressive aircraft. Like, the condition that it was in looked amazing. Yes, that's right, I think. Yeah, there was some company making FW190s, which I was pleased about, and then they stopped. It's same as Zeppelin NT was making Zeppelins. I guess NT stands for New Technology. Zeppelin NT was making Zeppelins, and then the GFC, the global financial crisis, happened. When was that? 2007? And then Zeppelin NT no longer existed after that. They had the world's largest freestanding structure or something like that. They had a massive hangar. Zeppelin NT did. They had a massive hangar, and now it's been bought by a theme park, a leisure park, like a water park, and they've got swimming pools and slippery dips in there and stuff, like water rides. So that is a bit depressing, really, that was such a good thing. I was so pleased that Zeppelin was back, and then GFC hits, and then they're no more. There's a flak and there's a plane. Doing the shoot. We're on the front line, so it could be anyone. Oh, it's a Stuka. It's a poor old Stuka. That same airfield that shot me down is shooting at the Stuka. Getting shot at by that flak. Going by the Stuka's such a sitting duck. Where exactly is he going? I think he's off course. He's pitching up. That means he's going to dive soon, in my opinion. I guess he's going after the airfield. Oh, I don't want to go over the clouds. But he's still going somewhere. Maybe he's going for the local warehouse. Like she's got 3 250s or 2 250s and a 500. Is that his target there? No, that's it there, right there. That's what he's going after. I'll try and take out some of the flak for him, I guess. That guy lives his dream for sure. Kermit, yeah. I saw it fly was amazing. Yeah, I'd rather be flying the real thing than this. It's a bit reckless of me. I destroyed it though. The Stuka will be happy. There's another one on that corner there. Shooting up, that means he's shooting at the Stuka, and I'll try and take him out now. Got him. Stuka's dropped. Destroyed a few things. Where is he? Is that him? He's getting shot at by more flak. Alright, let's try and get that other flak. It's by the warehouse. I don't know if the Stuka's going to do more than one run. Looked to me like the Stuka dropped all 3 of his bombs, and so I don't think he's going to go back because he's only got MG17. That's not really useful for ground attack. I mean, in real life it is, but in this it's not. I copped a bit of damage there. I'm going to have to go and land. I might have to do a fighting retreat if any enemies show up on the way back. So Stuka is right there. He might have got hit a little bit. I'm not sure. I certainly did. Could go back there and just keep ground attacking, but I don't want to. I want to go back towards my base. There was a model of the Stuka, like a Mark II or whatever, developed with an interesting tail that could lower. The tail could lower, so it was, the vertical stabilizer was able to flip down in flight so that the rear gunner had an unobstructed view backwards to shoot. But they never built it, and I think it had retractable gear as well. But they ended up using planes like this instead, and so they didn't build the second model of the Stuka. Seven enemy players out there somewhere. I'm gonna have to land because my plane's damaged. If the Stuka gets attacked, I'll go back, but right now it's fine. Right there. Carlos, I'm an aircraft collector too. My shelf is stuffed with 148 models, lol. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have a few models. I have a FW190D9 and I have a BF109E7 and I have a B29 and I have a B17. And I'm building a Spitfire Mark VB Tropical now, says Carlos. Excellent. So it's got the tropical thing under the nose, the air intake. Or maybe that's desert. You're in the north. It's really hard to see, but the airfield is on the edge of the lake there, right there. Stuka's arriving at the same time. He's decided not to land, he was a bit high. Although he could have put his air brakes down and then landed that way. And pulled them up at the last minute. Right, I better clear the runway so he can land. Well, that's going to be the end. So there we go. So thanks for coming along for the stream, everybody. I enjoyed the chat, and thanks for the super chat as well to Zippy and Pappy. Canadian $10. Nice. That's going to go towards the new joystick when I eventually get a new joystick, and I'll keep you guys posted. when I eventually do get it, and I'll do a video on it and stuff. Alright, so yeah, haven't done a stream in a long time. Probably do another one in the next few days, so hopefully catch you guys then. Okay, see you next time, and bye.